Psalm 23, verse 3a. He restoreth my soul. If you know anything about sheep, they have a tendency to wander off many times. As they're being led, some sheep begin to be curious about the bushes or curious about the hole in the fence. And oftentimes sheep can find themselves away from the flock, and the shepherd begins to search for them. And if not careful, the sheep can end up in something called a cast position. This is where the sheep is on its back and its little legs are up in the air, and it cannot roll itself over to get back onto its legs. And so the sheep is stuck in that position, in that cast position. And when a shepherd realizes that a sheep is missing, then it's a race against the clock often, because that sheep could be in a cast position somewhere and it can't roll over. And because it can't roll over or get back on its feet, it can't make its way back to the flock. And it's easy prey for predators. The blood is leaving from the feet that are elevated in the air, and soon that sheep will die if left in that position for a long period of time. And so the shepherd makes his way out to find that lost sheep that could be in the cast position. And once that shepherd finds that sheep, if it's in the cast position, what happens is that the shepherd grabs the sheep. And if you've ever had your arm go to sleep because of lack of blood, or your leg go to sleep, you know you can't utilize that limb right away. That sheep is not able to walk on its legs because it's been up in the air for so long. And so what happens is that the shepherd begins to try to massage those legs and get the blood going back in those legs. But in order to get back to the rest of the flock, the shepherd has to literally carry the sheep because it can't walk. And that shepherd oftentimes places that sheep around his neck, to walk back to the sheepfold. And that's a very famous picture that's been painted of Jesus carrying a sheep around his neck, leading him back to the flock. What was he doing? Restoring his soul. He restores his soul, restores him back to the fold, restores him back to where he can walk again. He can thrive again. He just didn't leave him out there to die. That he'll leave the 99 to go search for the one to restore him back to the flock. I thank God David brought out this point, that Jesus won't leave us alone. He will restore us, or attempt to go look for us and beckon us, come on back home. I want to restore your soul back to the flock. Amen.